Hi, I'm Greg. As most of you know, or some of you know, I've been doing this full-time ministry for 13 years. And this thought has not come to me. I never dreamed it would come to me, but on this trip it was so brutal, so hard in Kenya. I actually had the thought that, should I do this anymore? Maybe I need to stop doing this. I'm getting old. So what do y'all think? Should I stop going to the far places that are so brutal? No one wants to go there, but I've been going there. But it wore me out on this trip. And so with all that in mind, giving to the ministry is down 70%. So I'm cutting corners, trying to be as efficient as possible, but still blessing the people. So I booked an airline that was a cheap airline, international cheap airline, that my knees were pressed into the seat in front of me. It was so painful. I'd have to get up and push my legs under and scrape my shins just to so I could get somewhat comfortable, but I never could really sleep, couldn't really rest. So I arrived in Kenya just exhausted. On the flight home from Kenya, it was a 7-hour and then a 13-hour flight. In that little chair, and I'm wedged in and my knees are hurting, my shin is scraped. And a thought came to me that I thought I'd never have, and that's maybe I should stop doing this. I'm too old for this. It's too hard. That thought was in my mind. In fact, after 4.5 hours of flying, I looked at the on the little screen. They have a little thing where you can see how much time left. I'm like, 8 hours still to go. I don't know if I can do this. I finally got up and went after they served food and stuff. There's a quiet time in the airport. And I stood for an hour and did my stretches in the cabin where the workers are. And they gave me a little bit of rest, but still 8 more hours stuck in there. And that was only to Houston. Then I had to get from a 2-hour layover there and then get to Houston home. When I got home, my stomach just unloaded. For days it went on. It went on for a week, and finally I went to the emergency room and they said, you have a parasite and you need Cipro and Flagyl, and I did that, and so I was pretty sick. And as I'm sitting in my chair, where I sit in my quiet secret place with the Lord, those thoughts were coming back again, just like the ocean rolling. It just kept coming back. Maybe I should stop doing this. Well, that night, I went to sleep and I had a dream or a nightmare. It was dark. And in the dream was those thoughts again. Maybe I should stop doing this. Maybe I go back doing something else. Because even my loved ones around me and friends were telling me that same message. Like, you're getting too old for this. You're going to have grandkids and you're taking years off of your life by abusing it with having to take these meds, having to be sick all the time from travel, eating in the villages. And so that thought was in my mind as in my dream, as like, maybe I should just quit. And it was a horrible, dark dream, and I hated it. And I tossed and turned, but finally went back to sleep. But then I woke up again, and it was light, like a lighter dream. It was light. This was a dream, and it was like, maybe you should just stop going for 14, 18 days and just go for 10 days. That thought sounded so good to me. I was like, yeah, that would be such a relief. And there I was in my secret place, my opening God's Word, and there are my notes about this struggle has happened to me before, and it's about just do what the last thing the Lord told you to do. Continue doing that till He changes course for you. All these troubles you're going through, these hard times, they're normal and to be expected. But I'm with you. God is telling me in this time alone with Him. And so I'm telling you right now, I'm not quitting. I'm still going and telling to the ends of the earth. I feel better now that I'm finished with the meds. I'm not sick anymore. In fact, I got another trip scheduled here in a couple weeks on a bigger plane on United. So should I stay or should I go? Well, Lord, the last time you told me was to go, so I will go and tell. Come and join me on this adventure.
All right.
Should I go or should I stay now?